feeling. Ready for the wildest football journey since Ted Lasso got off the plane. Today, we're diving deep into Vysehrad Dvje feeling. The bonkers Czech sports comedy that's equal parts heart, chaos, and pure Czech irreverence. Stick around because this recap is packed with botched transfers, busted ankles, secret family romances, prison beef, and enough dad issues to fill a stadium. Feeling? Trust me, this will make you experience football and life in a whole new way. So, Vysehrad Dvje picks up with our favorite disaster. Prone ex-football, Julius Lavi, Levick, who's still riding the roller coaster of fame, shame, feeling, and dreams of glory while never really growing up. The movie starts with Lavi all hyped up about finally leaving for his big foreign gig. Feeling he thinks he's headed for the top shelf of English football, chugging benzos, singing goofy songs about money. Oh my, feeling and acting like he's king of the world. But as soon as he lands in England, feeling his lack of English and social skills, alongside his legendary bad luck, unravel everything. Feeling he doesn't make the transfer to Manchester United, he's just transferring in Manchester. If that wasn't humiliating enough, feeling his best mate gets called away for a family emergency mid-trip, leaving Lavi confused, stranded, and thoroughly out of his depth. Feeling the airport and flight scenes are classic slapstick. Babies are born, fights break out, passengers lose their minds. Lavi's English doesn't make things easier. Instead of playing in big stadiums, he winds up in, wait for it, Argentina. Feeling at the sight of Maradona's grave, dragged along by the delusional striker Duna, who's convinced Maradona is his dad. Profaning scandal blows up, making the Czech team a laughingstock and giving Lavi some unwanted global notoriety. Back home, Lavi faces more madness. Feeling the Czech Football Association is falling apart after the former president, Daddy, gets sent to prison for corruption. Feeling with Daddy plotting revenge, even from behind bars, and other football officials squabbling over who will rule Czech football, the whole sport seems on the verge of collapse. Meanwhile, Lavi's personal life is a mess. His wife Helen is sending him mixed signals. Their baby Aristotle Ronaldo Mizina is causing chaos, and Lavi is, of course, fighting for a DNA test to prove he's the real father. Feeling between parenting spats, accusations of chauvinism, and breastfeeding debates, their relationship is more turbulent than anything happening on the pitch. Feeling Lavi's agent and buddy Jard is also having an identity crisis. Feeling with Lavi kicked off his own team for racist remarks, whether misunderstood or not, and an injured ankle, he's on the outs. Feeling Jarda decides maybe the only way up is to run for president of the Football Association himself. But as a classic Czech underdog, feeling he's hilariously unprepared for the dirty politics involved. Lavi tries and fails to get back onto his beloved Vysehrad team. Feeling but nobody wants to risk hiring an injured controversial player whose dad is busy blackmailing referees from jail. The narrative then shifts to tiny FK Surkov, a backwoods club that's lost its best striker to Maradona-related legal woes and desperately needs players. Lavi's offered a jig, but first, he's got to lose weight and fix his janky ankle. Enter the village's eccentric, healing hag, Feeling, whose mysterious pain relief concoctions leave him with a surprise hour-long hard-on. In one of many scenes of ridiculous Czech humor, Feeling, Lavi's wife Lucy moves in with him, determined to start a cheerleading squad for the village. The football wives, mothers, Feeling, and villagers all get involved, blurring every line between professional and personal life. Training is tough and getting fit is harder. Feeling drama heats up between Lavi, his wife, the cheerleaders, and new teammates who, surprise, might actually be his half-brothers. Feeling turns out Kobek is Lavi's biological dad, and through years of womanizing has spawned nearly the entire starting lineup. Feeling the realization that everyone is family sends Lavi spiraling and sparks bickering and punch-ups, but eventually, Feeling, it becomes clear that found family, however dysfunctional, is just as strong. On the administrative side, Feeling the election for the FA presidency turns into a dirty free for all, with Daddy pulling strings from prison rivals sabotaging each other, feeling, and Jarda hustling for votes with increasingly pathetic, honest, and heartfelt speeches. It's slapstick politics, everyone more focused on personal gain than cleaning up football. But football, as always, is king. Feeling, Sermkov is on the verge of being booted from the league for lack of healthy players. After daddy's cronies break legs, crush jaws, and even set up crazy velociraptor attacks, yep, Czech humor is wild. The only hope for the team lies in family reconciliation, Lavi giving up his pride, feeling, and outcast pulling together, feeling. There's even a running theme of miracles, usually meaning someone needs to step up and do the impossible for the team to survive. Feeling as the big match looms, the village and team join forces, pushed by Lucy's cheerleading girls and Lavi's coach, Dad, to finally play like a real family. Feeling, despite their personal feuds and dumb decisions, Lavi and his brothers rally, each bringing something to the game. In the midst of halftime chaos, feeling, Lucy reveals she's pregnant, though the timing and paternity are both hilarious and questionable. The match itself is a madcap event with tactical debates, Sea-Supplar Trap fights about quadrants, bad passes, and bickering about mum's bush and childhood wonking. Yet somehow, feeling the village team gets its groove, scoring with teamwork and some good old Czech grit. Diona, now back from his Argentinian misadventures, joins in the dramatic climax. The corrupt old guard tries to sabotage Lavi and the village club, but the team, led by the newly self-aware and humble Lavi, fights back, wins the match, and saves the club. Jarda, despite his bumbling campaign, feeling, wins enough hearts and votes to seize the presidency and promises to clean up Czech football. While Daddy's machinations finally lose out. The vote counting is chaotic but funny, topped off by Champions League winner Marek Jankulovsky presenting results on stage. In the end, feeling, the team celebrates together. Lavi, embraced by his wild new family, realizes he was never alone and that football is more than fame and fortune. It's about real connections. The corrupt system is shaken up, and for once, feeling, the underdogs have a chance to change the game for good. Quick summary, Vysehrad Dvje is a laugh-out-loud Czech sports comedy that delivers a zany tale of footballer Julius Lavi, Levicka's fall from grace, feeling, his slapstick-strewn journey through the lower leagues, wild family drama, village shenanigans, and a heartfelt climax about unity and redemption, feeling. It's as much about Czech culture's quirks as it is about kicking the ball, all wrapped up in irreverent humor and some surprisingly sweet moments. Feeling. If you enjoyed this full breakdown and want more wild Czech football stories, smash that like button, share it with your fellow binge watchers. Feeling. Leave your wildest football embarrassment in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic recaps and cynical sports tales. Feeling. Let me know your favorite Vysehrad moment, and I'll see you in the next one.